Hi, welcome to my first ever podcast. It is called Makeup with Fern. Thank you. We have a special guest today. It's my sister. We're here stuck in quarantine, so we're just gonna go ahead and talk about some fun things. And by fun things, I mean makeup. Woo!
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Valeria. Fernanda's little sister.
I wanted to start off this podcast by wanting to ask you, like, what is your favorite part about, like, doing your makeup?
Eyeshadow for sure.
I knew you were going to say eyeshadow. I have honestly been really into... So, before, I used to use foundation. Well, I mean, primer, foundation, and then your contour on top of your foundation. And then finally, like, concealer, and that's it, right? And then you're done. But I ended up, like, finding out that I was wasting a lot of products, stacking a lot of product, and it's just, like, it makes your face look cakey, right? Mm-hmm. So I ended up not putting makeup in those areas. So if I wanted to contour, I would just contour, and then I would put my concealer, and then after all of that, I would put on foundation in the spots where I wouldn't get with the concealer or the contour. Mm-hmm. And honestly, it was really nice. But then I ended up learning more about priming and how you can make your skin flawless underneath, and then the foundation would just make it look a lot better. So then I ended up trying out that too. Then now my skin, like, I guess steps would be to put on my moisturizer. Then after my moisturizer, I put on a little bit of translucent powder. And then after that, I'll put my primer, like my pore filling primer and my hydrating primer. And then I'll powder on top of all of that. After I lightly powder on my face, like on my, like all my primer and everything, then I'll go in and put my contour first, and then put my concealer, and then fill in the spots with foundation. But, like, I don't know. I guess that's, like, a lot of steps, but it's not.
It sounds like a lot, but it actually doesn't take that long, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, what I've recently been trying out is doing the canceling out the gray with the with the orange stuff. What is it called?
Color correcting.
The color correcting. And I honestly have a lot of gray spots on the top of my lip, and it looks really nice. And I mean, I very rarely remember to prime my skin, and it just doesn't look bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, because you have young skin, you don't have, like, pores or anything like that, so that's good. Yeah. But yeah. And have you ever tried, like, color correcting and then putting on translucent powder on top of it so you don't mix it with your foundation?
That's what I do.
Okay. Yeah. And what translucent powder do you use?
I use the Naked Skin.
Oh, yeah. You told me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't prime? Not even, like, moisturize? I always moisturize.
I moisturize, yeah.
With what?
With the Pond's. The pink one.
Thank God. I thought you were going to say, like, Bed Bath Body Works perfume.
Bed Bath & Beyond? It's basically what you were saying.
Bed Bath
It's Bath and Body Works.
It's Bed Bath and Body. Let's now talk about eyeshadow. You like eyeshadow?
I love it. I love doing it.
What is, like, your go-to look? Like, if you want to get out the door, like, fast, like, what is it? Like, what color?
It's kind of like a smoky, so like a brown, like a dark brown, and some gold. Just so easy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then, like, you just use one type of brown?
I use two. I use a lighter brown and I use darker brown.
For the outer edge, right?
Yeah.
Nice. But, like, okay, and what type of shade do you prefer? Like, so the browns, what are they? Are they cool toned? Are they warm toned?
They're more warm toned.
They're warm toned.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like warm too. I'm not a cool color type of.
Me too. I'm very vibrant or neutral.
So we can talk now, I guess, about, like, our looks. So
yeah,
what would you do, like, on a crazy day?
The one thing I love doing was wearing, like, this, like, white top and wearing purple, like a purple pink and then a Stila glitter. This like purple shifting Stila glitter.
That look that we did the other day, right?
Yeah.
I remember it. That was a nice look, right? Did you recreate it?
I kind of just recreated it constantly, like used it all the time.
That's awesome. It's like euphoria, right? Type of vibes.
Gives me kind of purple love vibes. I don't know.
Love. But that's good though that you like purple eyeshadow, because did you know that purples are really good for brown eyes?
Oh.
And like it's the opposing color, so you're supposed to wear purples if you have a brown eyes, because they make them pop.
Purples and mauves and pinks.
Yeah,
like,
I think on like, because our skin colors, if like for people who don't know, like are very different. Valeria is like a little bit more tan than me.
A little bit.
A little bit. I
Probably
mean,
like at a whole different shade range.
I just think that like those colors really go on you. Like they pop. They really pop.
I love going crazy. Like like a couple days ago I did like a fire and ice, so it was kind of red and then blue, and I hated it, but I
didn't get to see it. What the heck?
I think I have a picture of it.
Okay, you can show me right now. I've been really into eyeliners, and I've been doing like eye looks with the eyeliner. So what I ended up doing was I got some pigments, and pigments are kind of like broken down shadows with a lot more pigment. So what I ended up doing was that I just dip my eyeshadow brush, and not my eyeshadow brush, but more like an eyeliner brush. I dip it in some water, like very little water, and then I dip it into those like pigments, and it makes like a paste. So I'm able to like use it like kind of like as an eyeliner, like a dry eyeliner. But I've been using those pigments. They're neon pigments, and I've been like doing like eyeliner looks and like kind of like making like a line
or like clouds.
Little
clouds are so cute.
Yeah, the little clouds were cute. And yeah, I'll just make like little clouds. But I've been really into those like eyeliners. So I just really want now, like, I actually want colored liners now, and I don't want pigments. Like, I actually want to do it.
Do you remember that little NYX lavender one that you had?
Yes, the pink one and the green one too, remember?
Yeah, I kind of stole the purple one.
No wonder I couldn't find it anywhere. But they kind of suck, though, right?
They do.
They suck. They
and
crack.
I think they're just old.
No, that's another thing we need to talk about. Well,
expiration dates.
Yeah, like let's shift into that because I honestly didn't believe it. Like,
I didn't believe it either.
Honestly, like to this day, kind of don't believe it.
I know, like the eyeshadow palette, the Morphe one is like 5 years old.
But yet you're still using it.
I know. I love it with all my heart and soul.
Yeah, like I don't think that it has lost its quality. No. I think it's still the same. And, like, honestly, I have some palettes that are old, and, like, I still use them.
Oh, like, my God, the freaking Avon palette. Thank God I got rid of that palette.
Okay, if you guys don't know the Avon palette, the Avon palette was this kit that I won. I got it at this game in Loteria, and it was, like, this Avon, like, eyeshadow palette, right? I was, like, how old? No,
probably
but...
like 14, 15?
Probably. And so what ends up happening is that once I get...
She's 22 now, and I barely got rid of it.
Yes. I mean, I always give you stuff, right?
Yeah. No. She lets me use whatever I want.
I let her use whatever she wants, but like if like I'll just give it to her. Like I'll be like, "Do you want this?" So like I was showing her the Avon palette, and I was like, "Do you want it?" And she's like, "Yeah." I
was barely starting off though.
Yeah. She was barely starting off, so like, you know, our parents like, "No, don't get her new stuff. Like just like use what you have." And like, so she started practicing with the Avon palette, but that Avon palette has been in her room for so long.
Yeah, like 15, 3 years.
Like
for me.
For you. But I was like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, like, 22.
Like the whole 7 years.
Is 7 years old.
I barely threw it in the trash yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
The anniversary. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you taking the time off your quarantine day, month.
Better said out of my Netflix time.
Out of your Netflix time, and letting me kind of like interview you / run our first podcast together.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome.
Well, better said forcefully.
I did force you, but you had fun, didn't you? There were some laughs.
Yeah, they were.
But thank you so much. Join us next time. We'll be speaking about more makeup related issues. Let us know. Comment down below. I'm just kidding. Leave us a question. Leave us a question. Maybe, like, just let us know, guys. Like, comment on if you enjoy, like, doing your makeup or, like, your foundation. If you enjoy doing your foundation. If you enjoy doing your eyeshadows. Let us know. What's your favorite part?
Let us know your daily routines,
yeah,
too.
also
that
daily routines. I honestly am really interested, like, knowing how people do their makeup, like those
Same.
like that Vogue Beauty Secrets.
Yes,
when
like
they're
the
like
ones like the Kylie and like the ones with all the artists. Dude, I binge watch those sometimes.
I love it because you just get to see.
Yeah, you just get to see.
So yeah, guys, just let us know what you do, and we'll check back in next week. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.